Hello, dear children. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I am here again to teach you Social Science of Class 7, Geography Chapter 2, Part 1. The name of the chapter is The Interior of the Earth. In this Geography Chapter 2, we will discuss the following topics. So, let's overview the topics. Number 1, introduction. Then main layers of the earth, rocks and minerals, types of minerals, types of rocks, the rock cycle, and the last, uses of rocks and minerals. Dear children, see the following picture. What do you see? It is the surface of the earth on which you live. Have you ever thought what lies below the surface of the earth? Is it same as you see the above or upper part of the earth? Is it solid rock all the way down? Or is it liquid ball within a thin solid crust? So let's discuss about the interior of the earth. Children, do you know when the earth was formed? What was it like? Was it like you see today? Earth was formed around 5 billion years ago. At that time, it was like a molten ball of rock. Molten means liquid ball of rock. Slowly and slowly, with the passage of time, as the earth cooled down, the heavier materials sank down. Sank down means they went down or deep. The lighter materials or the things floated up and formed the crust or surface of the earth that you see. Floated up means they came up. Children, take a look at this picture. You all know it is a picture of an onion. What is the special feature of an onion? When we peel the onion or cut it, we see an onion is made up of many layers, one inside the other. At present, the interior of the earth is like an onion. Children, have you ever cut or peeled an onion? Just go to the kitchen and try yourself and see the different layers of the onion. Let's see one more picture here. You all know it is a picture of an apple. What is the special feature of an apple? An apple is made of skin, pulp and core. So our earth is also like an apple and is made up of many parts or layers. So children, you can think that our earth is like an apple. It is made up of three main layers. Number 1, the thin outermost layer is called the crust. It is like skin of an apple. Number 2, the middle layer is called the mantle. It is like pulp of an apple. And number 3, the innermost part is called the core. It is like core of an apple. Children, see the picture carefully to understand the layers of the earth. Now we will discuss about the different layers of the earth one by one. Number 1, the crust. Number 2, the mantle. Number 3, the core. First layer of the earth, the crust. The crust is the uppermost or topmost layer of the earth. It is the thinnest of all the three layers and forms 1% of the earth's total volume. The crust is made up of two layers. Number 1, the upper crust. Number 2, the lower crust. Number 1, the upper crust. It makes up the continents. It mainly consists of the minerals like silica and aluminium. It is also called sial. Si refers silica and Al refers alumina. Second layer of the crust, number 2, the lower crust. It is a continuous layer of denser rock that makes up the ocean floor. It is made up of minerals like silica, iron, and magnesium. It is also called SIMA. Si refers silica and Ma refers magnesium. See this picture carefully to understand the thickness of the crust under the oceans and under the continents. The crust varies in thickness from just around 5 to 7 km under the oceans and 35 to 70 km under the continents. Now, second layer of the earth is called the mantle. The mantle is situated just below the first layer, the crust. It is about 2,900 kilometers thick. Based on its chemical composition, it is again divided into two layers, the upper mantle and the lower mantle. Now, let's discuss the first layer of the mantle, the upper mantle. It is a thin and stiff layer. Stiff means hard. It consists mainly of the minerals like silica, iron, and magnesium. It extends from the bottom of the crust to a depth of around 300 kilometers. The second layer of the mantle is the lower mantle. It extends from around 300 km to 2,900 kilometers. It is a zone of mixed minerals such as iron, magnesium, aluminium, silicon. The average temperatures here are 3000 degrees Celsius. This layer is semi-solid or molten. Semi-solid means half solid, half liquid. Materials here can move slowly in a plastic manner. Plastic manner means as the plastic moves. The molten or liquid material here is called magma, which flows out as lava during volcanic eruptions. The third and the last layer of the earth is called the core. The innermost layer of the earth is the core. The radius of the core is about 3,500 kilometers. The core is further divided into two layers, the upper core and the inner core. Number 1, the upper core, or it is also called the outer core. The outer core is 2,300 kilometers thick. The upper core is so hot that it is molten or liquid core or fully liquid in form. Number 2, the inner core, or it is also called the lower core. The inner core is 1200 kilometers thick. The lower core is more hot than the upper core, but due to extreme or high pressure of the above all layers, it remains in solid form. Now we will discuss some important features of the third layer of the earth, the core. The temperature in the core is higher than that on the sun's surface. The intense heat from the inner core causes material in the outer core and the inner mantle to move around. The dominant minerals here are nickel and iron. So this layer is also known as the knife. Ni means nickel. Fe comes from the scientific name for iron, the Latin word ferrum. So children, that's all for today. I hope that you have understood the topics that were taken in this video. See you in the next video, part 2, with the next topic, rocks and minerals. Till then, goodbye.